So, well, I'm gonna tell my story, and then I have a question after it for you guys. So,
Yeah.
Now it's turning into the
okay, so, well,
the elder parents.
no, okay, well, with Nova, so I always get kind of self-conscious or like insecure when other parents, like, or our generation, the older generation parents are watching me parent Nova. So sometimes I do get a little bit like scared, like when Nova does throw a tantrum. Tantrum. And whereas when I'm used to like growing up, my mom or dad would just yell at me to stop, that I shouldn't. I should just be grateful that I have a roof over my head and I shouldn't be throwing any tantrums. When Nova, I've done this a couple times, when Nova is like frustrated, she's throwing a tantrum, but I know it's because she just didn't get what she wanted. Yeah, I learned from Miss Rachel on YouTube and TikTok, alligator breaths. So it's just like, oh, can you give me alligator hands? And then, okay, make the alligator breathe. Chop. And so like Nova's done it a couple times. That's how I calmed her down a couple times in front of my mom, and I think I did in front of him once, and she just stopped her temper tantrum, her tantrum, and she just like took a second to breathe, and then I would ask her like, are you upset because of this? And then I would try to explain that, well, you can't do that, but you can have this or this, and then I would let her choose, so that way she has a sense of, what is it? Control.
And choice,
choice.
Control.
Because she didn't get because she just got her control taken because I told her she couldn't have something. So I tried to give her control of something else. So I let her calm down. It's only worked like 3 out of like 5 times, but I was like proud it worked in front of my mom, so she could see that there were other ways that I could parent. Like, I don't need to yell.
And you're teaching her negotiation.
So
which is
like,
very important.
how did you guys feel like parenting in front of like older generation?
Oh, I ate it up. I loved it, and like, and it was the same thing. I practiced a lot beforehand. We did breathing practices when she'd get upset. I'd hold her hands and we'd like, and I loved watching how she'd calm down, and then we'd talk. And my mom was just blown away. She was just like, wow, dang, okay. Like there is another way we can do this. And and I mean, they love watching how these little ones grow up and how strong their personalities are. So anything you feel now, let all the years keep rolling by. They're only gonna like give you more and more and more credit at the end of the day. It's coming.
Because back then it's not like they knew. There's not as much information now for parenting, because they only knew what they knew, and then like I know for my mom, like I love her, like she what do you call it? It's one of those things that like our parents are better grandparents sometimes.
Of course,
they're a lot more calm. My mom was doing her best to help Jordan process when he was frustrated, and she was trying to teach him like to express his frustration through like, oh, if you're frustrated, like punch the ground. I'm like, no. Do you see those holes in your bedroom by 2 grown boys with anger issues? We're not gonna teach them that.
Oh, you and Eric?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Lord.
Yeah, like so. Yeah, it was great to show. What do you call it? It wasn't to alligator, but I would have Jordan try to mimic me, just breathing. Like, just follow me, and then even now when he's frustrated, and then he's vocal with when he's upset and he wants quiet. He's like, hey, like I just need quiet right now, and he's like visibly upset, and then I'm being an idiot because I do a stupid joke and Steph laughs and Jordan thinks we're making fun of him. It's like no, your dad's just being dumb, like being silly. Your dad, I'm like my stupid coping mechanism of making everything a joke.
He's just like, no, this is serious now.
He would be serious. Like I'm upset.
I'm curious.
I'm upset.